On the face of it, the final presidential debate in the French presidential election should be a boost for centrist Emmanuel Macron. Pundits, papers and pollsters all sung from the same hymn book in the hours following the epic clash, all attributing victory to the centrist candidate. It seems logical to conclude that such a great victory should translate into an electoral boost. I, however, am inclined to think the opposite. In a paradoxical way, I think Macron's victory, and I'm putting in inverted commas the word victory, will actually benefit Marine Le Pen. Here's why. As I've broken down in my dedicated video to the topic, Marine Le Pen needs a huge amount of voter absenteeism to win the French presidential election. Record levels, to be precise. For her to get over the line, the Front National candidate needs those Melenchon, Fillon and Hamon voters who are inclined to vote for Macron in the second round to stay at home instead. But something else needs to occur as well. She needs Macron supporters to stay at home. She needs as many Macron supporters as possible to stay at home, thinking the election is as good as done to enable her smaller supporter base to win the day at the ballot box. Brexit's success can be partly attributed to the Remain voters thinking the referendum was won and staying at home instead. Likewise, many Clinton voters thought Donald Trump didn't have a chance and failed to arrive at the ballot box to support their candidate. Le Pen needs Macron voters to think the election is over before it has even begun and stay at home instead of voting. And this is where the debate comes in. By Macron supposedly defeating Le Pen in the debate, more and more Macron supporters will feel inclined to stay at home, thinking their candidate has it in the bag. Le Pen's gain from the debate, and the coverage after it, is that while it appears to take the wind out of her sails, it actually takes the wind out of Macron's. By dampening the perceived need to vote in the first place in the eyes of many Macron supporters, Le Pen gets much closer to the finish line than she otherwise would have been. There's a second reason why this debate, which Le Pen apparently lost, will aid her cause. Not only will it help to keep her opponent's voters at home, but it will energise her base as well. She successfully painted Macron as a creature of the establishment and a representative of the status quo. Such things are repulsive to her voter base and will energise her supporters to get out and vote. Thus, Le Pen gains in two key ways from her debate's performance. The debate performance that pundits, papers and pollsters all said she was defeated in. If you're following the French election, check out my dedicated video that shows how the first round results need to change to get Le Pen over the line, as well as why some Melenchon voters will support Le Pen instead of backing Macron. Finally, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth coverage. Thanks for listening to Black Swan Politics.